And Rebirth Champions Ultimate Season 6 is here. This is the best time to make insane amounts of profit with eggs or tokens. I mean, look, it's the first day and I already have 3,000 eggs. Sell these for 1 token apiece, you have plenty of Supremes. You may be asking, how do you get this much XP? How are you doing so well, and what are the ultimate tips and tricks? Well, this video is going to be your ultimate guide to getting the most out of this season and to get everything you need to know right here. Please like and subscribe and get ready for the best way to max out your Season 6 as possible. My first and biggest recommendation is buy the Season Pass Premium. It is so worth it. In 20 days for 500, you get so many rebirths. If you're buying Robux, please use code CATCHES. Wait, but that doesn't exist, so subscribe so you can help it exist. But let's get on to the guide. First off, for quests, the quests you really want are the ones like eat a certain amount of fruits, use a certain amount of potions, or craft. The ones I have right here are not optimal, especially Dungeons 1, but 250 ores is a lot. But I'm gonna go do it just to show what you don't want to do. These are not good. My first tip is buy these Bat Trio pets, because you will be getting mine quests. And these are pretty cheap, they're like 8 apiece, and you can buy a lot of them. Except there's one tip you need to remember. Once you buy these, before you leave the trading plaza, I don't know why, and this works with dungeon pets too, go look for the auto archive thing. Here it is. Disable it. The reason is because they would always go into my archive and I had to like make a ticket and ask around why they were doing this and how to fix it, and yeah. But basically, these are the best dungeon pets for the cheapest price. Of course, mine pets for the cheapest price, or you could buy the Supreme, except don't do that. It's not worth it. You can also buy dungeon pets too, but that is not necessary because for the same amount of time, the dungeons, they're 3 minutes flat. As I'm teleporting, please let me know if my new mic is good. I just got it and it sounds so much better. Here we are for the 250 ores quest, which is not optimal. Simply equip your Bat Trios, which I super recommend getting. Don't spell it wrong. And use your pickaxe. You see, I'm one-shotting everything. It's just so much worth it because no matter what, these quests will be gone. If you get this, you can progress to the mine to possibly get yourself a Supreme. And you do need uranium ore for some of the higher rings, so might as well do it. So I'm going to grind through this, and I'm going to let you guys know when it's done. Notice how there's no sandstorm. This will become relevant in a second also. My only tip for this is that if you don't want to buy the pets, go to your worst mine. You won't be making much progress, but it's just the best if you're just doing quests. And done. I have another quest, except I realize that not everyone wants to buy these pets, but I will be giving away Bat Trios to the first 3 people who comment. You must be subscribed, and some lucky winners over the day. Comment your username and subscribe, and then I will donate you guys one. But yeah, now we have these craft 3 smoothies quest, which for the craft quest, try to get the remote. It'll be so much easier for you. Simply go to whatever smoothie you get, and that's one. Now, for these quests, one thing to remember is you saw there was no sandstorm. Well, there is one now. That's double XP, which is insane. If you have any sort of easy quests, like the craft quests, like craft pets, 3,000 eggs if you're doing that, always wait until there's a sandstorm. Trust me, it was 2 minutes. But now, since I have the remote, which you definitely should get if you're behind this, it's done. And then destroy 54 ores. God, they love you in the mine. But for the gold pets one, remember, for any high value one, you always want to wait for a sandstorm. Just simply make sure you hatch the egg for a little bit, and you should have more than enough. This is a very simple one. For the specific ore quests, like gold or iron, you're going to want to move down the roads. Like for this one, there'll be more iron and gold, which is perfect for my quests. If you have golds, go to a slightly higher one. If you have iron, go to this really low one. But since I have a mix of both, room 2 is perfect for this. If you don't have level 100 remote mastery, or crafting mastery, you don't have the remote. Get the remote. It'll make it so much easier. So many quests, like the gold machine, auras, toxic, rings, Lunar Forge, Galaxy, all require this. Or for you're gonna have to teleport around. This just makes it go so much faster. So I so highly recommend that. And done. For the Ancient Wheel quests, I actually suggest you wait until you have multiple of them. Unless they're right there, which I would do. But for this Play the Dungeons one, this is probably the worst, as this takes the longest amount of time. But simply, just teleport to the dungeon place. You do not need good dungeon pets. The one thing you should not do is if you're playing, never upgrade with the dungeon duration. You do not want it to be longer. It takes extra if it's longer. Any team is fine. You just have to play it 4 times. See, it's a 4-minute flat, which is a lot. So this is the worst quest. You do not want this. You can get a Supreme out of it if you're lucky. I don't know why, but my timer seems to be going slightly fast. Finally, one of the better ones, these craft. Craft 1 legendary galaxy pet is easy, but wait for a sandstorm. Remember that. Anything where you can get them pretty much instantly, always wait for that sandstorm. Do not click craft all for these. Craft only as much as you need. And oh my god, it loves giving me these. But just do all your craft ones while there's a sandstorm. Like for example, mega potions. This is why I say. See, am I done? Oh, it was used. Wait, I don't know if that was separate. But look at how fast I'm getting through this. I simply use 5, buy 1 item from the dungeon shop. So, you do need some dungeon coins, but everything's pretty cheap. But in case, I'm going to be giving away, same thing, dungeon pets. So yeah, comment if you would like dungeon or a mine pet, and I'm just going to be giving some away. This does go pretty fast. Again, from 15 to 16, I've already done it. You get insane amounts of eggs, more of this. Yeah, it's really not hard. The overall tips I would give is wait for a sandstorm. See, there's not one right now, so do not do any quests that you can do pretty instantly. You could work on these. For the playtime rewards one, if you do not have them stacked up, you can leave and it'll give you these ones, which are super easy. Go for the ones that give high amounts. Go for these. Wait for your Ancient Wheel ones to stack up unless you have one in this slot, and that's basically all. Remember, comment your username,